You are listening to the Masculine Mindset Show, a podcast for men to develop a backbone, a masculine purpose, if you will, and get more physically attractive, and even become more mentally healthy. All you men listening, I turn nice introverts into fit, self-entitled savages, if you will. And you might even become a little cocky as a result of your G status. More importantly, you guys, I also show you how to flirt and date more women and seal the deal. Just look at the show notes. They are all on my blog articles. What's up, guys? Before we get into the content, do me a favor. Leave me a 5-star review with words behind it, okay? This helps me rank up in the search rankings. And one more thing, you guys. I just put my show on iHeartRadio, also Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music, even Castbox as well, you guys. So follow me on these platforms. Okay, I'll say that again. iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and Castbox.
You know, today, you guys, I am going to instill the Seducers philosophy into your subconscious mind, okay? So, understand by the end of this podcast, you, my friend, are going to be much more desirable to the opposite sex. All right? Okay, guys, here's what I want you to do. All right? I want you to grab pen and paper and write down what you think is seductive about yourself. I'm serious. This is not gonna work unless if you fucking listen. All right? If you're not gonna do this, throw out my podcast, unsubscribe, and don't listen to my podcast. Because if you're not willing to do this, then you won't have the confidence of a seducer. Do you get me? Do you fucking get me? All right? Don't be a pussy and throw in a towel and say, I'm not going to do this. Do it. All right. Write down what you think is desirable about you. Say when you look in the mirror, oh, I just love my eye contact. I'll give you for example. You guys, this took a long fucking time, but I can actually dilate my pupils at will. Some of you might think I'm blowing smoke up your ass, but I'm not bullshitting you. Okay, just here. You want to see video proof of this? Go on my website. Go to the Seduction articles in the show notes. Look in that section, easiest way to get laid. You'll see my eye contact on that video, that TikTok video where that guy did a hilarious duet. And you can see me dilating my pupils on that video. Okay, so write down what you think is desirable about you. Okay, guys, Warren Buffett once said you haven't fully thought something out unless if you've written it down. So, go ahead and write that down. I want you to remember something. Alright? That is, eye contact is number one. Not only is it number one, you will draw a woman in with your eyes if you know how to use your eyes in the most sexy, seductive way possible. Okay? Without having sexy eyes, you won't be able to adapt the Seducer's philosophy. So, with that said, focus on having good, strong, powerful eye contact. Okay? With that said, let's proceed to the next part. Now, before I actually get into the tactical ways to really improve your confidence and the seducer's mindset, understand that laughter kills all tension, okay? Laughter kills all tension, all right? So if you laugh easily when there's tension in the room, that is a surefire way that you cannot handle the situation and you are behaving in a low status way in front of girls. So if you want to adopt the Seducer's philosophy, understand that you most definitely have got to stop laughing when there is tension in the room. Okay? In fact, guys, never get in the way of tension. Just don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Guys, seducers are patient. Surprisingly, they are patient. They don't get impatient. That's when you have to throw out you've got to, in a way, have that self-restraint to not have that impatient nature that I always say on my fitness podcasts, right? If you've listened to my fitness podcasts, you know that I'm a hard motherfucker, and I always encourage you and challenge you to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be, to just challenge the hell out of you to get out of your fucking feminine mindset and go to the gym. But when it comes to seduction, it requires you to be patient. All right, let's look through the world of the eyes of a seducer. Okay, what do seducers do? Guys, seducers are highly good at empathy. All right, so empathy is this: you put yourself in the shoes of other people. You look at everyone as a potential seduction. Not only do you look at everyone as a potential seduction, you literally can get in to their mind before you essentially get into their body. All right, now when it comes to men, you don't want to do this because this is going to come across to them as fucking gay. All right, here's what you do, guys. When it comes to men, you've got to just do your usual thing of building rapport and just making friends. But when it comes to girls, guys, understand that right here. Seduction starts in her mindset. It starts within her mind. A woman's most sexual organ is her brain. If she can give her a visual in her mind of basically getting in the sack with you and then you take it away, holy shit, are you going to trigger strong sexual desire? So, when you adopt the seducer's mindset, understand this, you guys. The seducer's mindset is the way to get the confidence of a seducer, okay? So, when you can adopt the seducer's mindset, I'm telling you right now, this is one of the most powerful ways, a sure fucking powerful fucking way that you are going to literally instill into her those feelings of desire. Not only is she going to want to fuck you, you guys, she is going to visualize herself getting it on with you. This is why, you guys, you have to describe to her what she wants in a partner. Because when you do that, she is going to assume that you have the answer. Diagnose her sexual frustrations. I want to say that again. Diagnose her sexual frustrations. Okay? If you can do that, I'm telling you right now, she's going to assume that you are the answer. She's going to assume that you have the knowledge to bring out her sexual frustrations. When you do that, you guys, I'm telling you right now, not only are you going to be able to seduce her, but you are going to essentially be able to get her to visualize having an amazing, passionate night with you, my charming motherfucker. You right there. You with the masculine mindset. You are a charming motherfucker. Just say that. I am a charming motherfucker. I am a charming motherfucker. Let's do some seducer affirmations, you guys. I am a seducer. I am a closer. I have a masculine mindset. Say that. Just write those 3 down and remember it. And you guys, by the way, affirmations only work if you put certainty and conviction into your fucking powerful affirmation. That is the only way affirmations work. only way that affirmations work. You gotta say it with fucking passion. You gotta say it with passion. Alright, so let's proceed. Other ways to actually get her to want to be with you in that sexual way. You guys understand that you got to do what is called emotional button pushing spikes. Emotional button pushing spikes. What does that mean? When you push her buttons and you get her into her emotions, all right? She is going to essentially see that you are unafraid of conflict, all right? Not only are you unafraid of conflict, you are willing to do the thing that nice guys can never do. Nice guys can't do this, you guys. Simps can't do this. Beta males can't do this. Here's what they do. They are afraid of tension, okay? Guys, this is why women fuck assholes. This is right here why women fuck assholes. Because assholes are not afraid of conflict. They are not afraid of tension. They are not afraid to make her feel alive, dude. Guys, women want to feel alive, all right? So when you challenge her, as I say all the time, you challenge her. And one of my previous episodes, it is called 5 Advanced Cold Reads. Listen to that one. I say challenging her sexual prowess. When you can challenge her sexual prowess, you will make her feel alive. Guys, do you understand why challenge is so fucking powerful? Okay, let me tell you why challenge is actually one of the most powerful ways to actually seduce a girl. Okay, here's why challenge is so fucking powerful. Okay, let's say, for example, I put like a hat, like a north side speakeasy hat right in front of you, and I say, honestly, I don't think you can have that. Not only do I think that you can't have that hat, okay, look, obviously it costs like $30 and it's not even for you. You're not going to want to have it at all. And in fact, this hat right here, I think that you should not even touch it. When I say that, you guys, part of you wants that hat now, okay? Why is that? Because, guys, challenging is this. When you challenge people, when you challenge women, when you challenge people in general, here's what you do. You essentially take that item and you move it out of their reach, just out of their grasp. Guys, when you challenge woman, you are out of her grasp. Do you hear me? You are out of her grasp, okay? This is the high status way to trigger fast attraction. Not only do you trigger fast attraction, this right here, you guys, is what seducers do. They seduce women in a way where it's challenging, where it's hot, all right? So, I just want to look in your eyes right now. Not only do I want to look in your eyes, but I want to actually see right now if you can just look into my eyes. I'm just going to touch the nape of your neck. I'm going to put the hair behind your ear, and I am going to whisper sweet nothings in your ear. But as I pull back away, I'm going to actually look at your lips. And then I'm going to look into your eyes. And then after that, I am actually going to ask that you do not kiss me. No, don't. I don't want to kiss you, okay? No, not right now. I don't have to like it either, okay? I understand if you want to kiss me because, you know, I get it. I'm a pretty fucking desirable guy, but I really think that you right now have got to stop looking at me like that, okay? Not only do you have to stop looking at me like that, but you clearly have bad girl eyes, and that is not cool, okay? Can you just please stop looking at me like that? Okay, look. Not only are you looking at me like that right now, but you are clearly just being way too fucking seductive with your eyes. Can you stop charming me with your eyes? You're corrupting my brain. You've officially hijacked my brain. I honestly have no idea why you're doing this. Can you honestly turn the other way? Like go over there, okay? So, guys, what did I used to do? I challenged her. That's what I did. I challenged her. Do you see how that right there can actually cause and spark that tension? That right there, you guys, is how you spark that tension. You want the confidence of a seducer. You want the confidence of a seducer. I don't blame you, my guy. So here's my little trick on how to do this. Okay, look in the mirror, right? Just look in the mirror and find out why you think you're so fucking sexy. Just look in your mirror. Just be like, damn, I look sexy. I look really fucking sexy. And just smirk at yourself. Smirk at yourself and be like, ooh, I like the way I smirk. I like my smirk. I think I look pretty fucking good. Dang, look at that guy, that charming motherfucker on the other end. Look at that guy in the mirror. I think he looks damn good. Not only do I think he looks damn good, but I think that he is a bad motherfucker that can seduce any woman he wants. But obviously, you don't want to be slimy or manipulative or like fucking weird about it, right? But you just have that natural seducer's mindset where you know on the back of your head that you can seduce any woman you want. Not only can you seduce any woman you want, but you guys, this right here is so fucking key. You've got to look at yourself in the mirror and find what's desirable about you. You also have to believe that you are desirable. You have to believe that you are desirable, my friend. You have to believe that you are a fucking 10, my dude. Not only do you have to believe that you are a 10, you have to, in a way, mindfuck yourself to believe that you can get all girls with your sexy seducer's mindset. Want to have the confidence of the seducer? Here's another trick, okay? Obviously, I told you that smirking trick when you look at yourself in the mirror, and I obviously told you to write down what you think is desirable about you, and I obviously told you about how to challenge women, but more importantly, you guys, look, little trick here. There's something called push-pull. Okay, so, look. You and I might not get along, but you don't seem that boring. More or less, it's like, you know, it's been fun chatting you up tonight. It's too bad I'm not that into you. So, some push-pull lines you guys can use. Use those, okay? Are you the kind of girl that would skydive out of a plane right now if given the chance? Test someone out. Alright? Just test it. Are you the kind of girl that would skydive out of a plane right now if given the chance? Okay. Qualifier. Right there. Test it. Alright. Here's a whole important point here, you guys. You want to adopt the seducer's mindset and have the confidence of a seducer. Here's the most important point to having the confidence of a seducer. You've got to believe that you can become a seducer. You must have the self-belief that you are a seducer deep down. You've got to, in a way, find what's seductive about you. Find what's seductive about you. And write that down. Write that down, okay? I want you to write down what you think is seductive about you, okay? So, do that right now. Let's come back, all right? Okay, guys, for the sake of time, I just want you to write that down. Don't forget that, okay? Even if, guys, you can't tell me you don't have a notes app. If you have a notes app on your phone, if you're listening to this on your phone, you have a notes app. So just write down what you think is seductive about you. Okay, so one last tip here before I head out. Okay, self-absorption is one of the least seductive tendencies that you can have, all right? I talk about that healthy ego shit, but this is a time where I actually want to tell you, this is where you got to be careful, because having too high of an ego can honestly just make people feel insecure. So here's what I want to say to you right now. Just don't talk about yourself too much. That's really the biggest takeaway here. Self-absorption is basically you talking about yourself. You don't want to talk about anything else, but you want to talk about all of your accomplishments too much, and you also just want to talk about everything that you want to talk about and not anything else. Because you guys, let me tell you something, that is a surefire way to not seduce any woman. Okay, if you want to seduce women, don't make the mistake of talking about yourself all the time, okay? So, self-absorption, gotta go. Gotta fucking go. Eliminate that. Don't do that shit. Okay, So, last but not least, empathy, right? Empathy. Put yourself in the woman's shoes. Okay? Can you say here? I can honestly tell that you want an adventurous guy to take you on amazing experiences where you can just let go and just have fun. And more importantly, this guy, right? He really just knows everything that you love to do. And he takes you through these amazing adventures, right? Not only does he take you through amazing adventures, but he also just knows how you click. He knows how you click. Not only does he know how you click, but he also knows how to, in a way, look into your eyes where it's kind of hot, right? Like he kind of squints, right? And by the way he looks at you and by the way he talks to you, he can also slow down his voice. And then he also knows that you clearly want to kiss this guy. But not only do you want to kiss this guy, you really just can't resist that temptation. It's just like, he has this bad boy vibe, right? But more importantly, he knows how to just bring that part of you up to the surface where you just want to feel naughty and just let go and let him take control, let him take the lead, because he is clearly decisive. He doesn't fucking hesitate, and he knows you on that level of getting you to just open up and be willing to go through an amazing, passionate night where there are no worries on your mind, and literally all you can do is just let this guy take the lead, because clearly I can tell right now, by the way, looking at me, that you really want to find this guy. So let's go find that guy right now. Guys, understand that you've got to learn to cold read girls, what they want, okay? In a way, I just built up her ideal, okay, here's what I just did. I projected her ideal partner, and I got her in a way to visualize that. So again, I want to say this one more time. You've got to, in a way, here's what you gotta do. You've got to get her to imagine her ideal partner, and then you take it away, okay? So a woman's most seductive organ is her mind, all right? When you can paint the picture of what she wants in a partner, and then you take it away, holy shit, that is fucking powerful, and you are going to trigger strong desire. Okay, you guys, that is it for me in this podcast, but understand this, okay? Everything I gave you today is advanced, all right? But understand this. If there's one takeaway that I want you to get, that is write down what you find seductive about yourself. Write down what you find seductive about yourself. And remember that self-absorption is not seductive, okay? Don't talk about yourself too much. Don't milk the conversation. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that, you guys, in PUA terms, what that means is you can't just talk about you all the time. You've got to put yourself in other women's shoes and kind of like bring out what she wants in a partner and verbalize it. Because when you do that, you guys, when you pace her reality, you tell her more about herself than what she can verbalize. She sees that, oh my God, he understands me. He just gets me. Do you understand what that does, you guys? In a way, you are communicating to her that you understand her. That's why pacing and leading is so fucking powerful. All right, you guys, understand this, and you are going to get much more success. Just write down what you find seductive. Write down what you find seductive about yourself, and write down what you find desirable about yourself. And never fucking forget that. Keep that on you at all times, and read it often before you try to throw all that shit away when you see a chick where you think she looks like a fucking goddess. Remember what you find seductive about yourself when you take that paper out and you start talking to girls, because that right there will remind you that you, my handsome friend, are the fucking prize. You are a charming motherfucker. And I know that by now you have the confidence of a seducer. I'll see you later, you fucking pimp.